What's going on? Ellis in the building, and I represent Sensory Overload. And today, I have 5 niche fragrances that have been under my radar. So, my boy Joe reached out to me and was like, I see you trying to, build up your content. And I got some fragrances for you that you need to get your nose on. You know what I mean? And with that being said, just do a little review of them as well. So, with that being said, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. So, the first fragrance that we are going to dive into is going to be from Michael Malul, and this is called Amber Plus Smoke. Amber Plus Smoke. So that's going to have saffron, lemon zest. It's going to have orange blossom, amber resins. I'm sure you can see it because I know the light may be reflecting off the bottle. Egyptian jasmine, tobacco leaves, sugared moss, pipe smoke, and pine woods. So this right here, you can definitely tell sounds like it's going to be a good cold weather fragrance. All right. The opening is going to be a good spiced citrus vibe. That saffron is right there in your face off the rip. So that's if you like saffron, then you will definitely enjoy this. It's a good opening. I can see how this is going to be perfect for like that cooler weather. So with this fragrance, this is something that you will most likely want to wear during that cooler months. Definitely going to be a nice fall staple. Definitely going to hold its own then. And it's going to be a winter banger. I like the fact that this has some rich resinous aspects of it as well. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know it's going to have some longevity. It ain't going to be something that just, turns to a skin scent real fast. It's going to hold its own. It has to during the cold weather. You feel me? So it's going to be able to bear those cooler temperatures. This I can see being a good date night vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like evening wear. This doesn't this doesn't yell office vibes to me. You feel me? But it does yell like chilling and like a nice cool night. You know what I'm saying? Something that nature, going skiing, chilling at the fireplace. You know what I mean? Going to a cabin, going to the Poconos, like those vibes. This would definitely be a charming fragrance. All right. So not bad. I like this. And this one I've seen was about 130 bucks. So it's competitive with the fragrances that's in the designer space as well. So if you're looking for a nice saffron, resinous, woody tobacco fragrance, Amber Smoke by Michael Malul is definitely worth getting your nose on. Let's see what else we got to talk about. On to the next. Number 2. So number 2 is one of the most elusive fragrances I have ever come across, okay? Listen, I was all over the internet trying to find this fragrance. I found it on the website, like just the price, but it did not tell me the notes whatsoever. The price for this fragrance is about 160 bucks. And it's from Santa Lucia, and this is called Santa Lucia Note. Santa Lucia Note. So I do like the black minimalistic bottle with the gold top to stand out. Let's see here. Smelling it in the air, the best way to describe it, expensive soap. It smells like luxury soap. And if I was to like compare it to fragrances, it's like a hybrid of green Irish tweed because it has a bit of the Irish Spring vibe, and Bond Number 9 Lafayette Street because it has that soapy elegance associated with it as well. This is a professional smelling fragrance, but it's also like a good time. Like I would wear this to the office, but I would also wear this day drinking at like the beach and just hitting up some bar, some club out there and just having a good old time because it does have that freshness that I like. This would be perfect for the warmer months. And like I said, for the professional environment. I sprayed this on my arm about, 10 minutes ago. And I'm gonna tell you that it's pretty linear. So whatever that smell that you get from the opening, it doesn't really transition much. I just find it to be, what you smell is what you get. So clean, soapy, with a touch of luxuriousness in there. So the most elusive fragrance that I have come across, this is Santa Lucia Note. On to the next. Number 3. So number 3 is going to be another Santa Lucia fragrance. All right. This one right here, I did a little research and I seen that one of the creative directors was one of the YouTubers I like to follow, and that was the Bowtie, the fragrance guy. So I'm like, I trust his word. He's given out some good suggestions, in the past and still does to this day. So shout out to him. But this fragrance right here is going to be called Bon Vivant. Bon Vivant. So I have lychee, mandarin orange, bergamot, ginger, peony, patchouli, cacao, and praline. Nice mist. Nice atomizer. You smell the cacao. The cacao is there. It's a nice sweetness. It's bright. It's a good time. That's a good fragrance. That one, you kind of want some attention. I like the cacao-ness. I don't have many fragrances with the cacao note, but I could work with this because you get in the balance of fruitiness, sophistication, and that cacao vibe. Definitely something you can wear in the office. Definitely something that you can wear out and about. I might throw this on even on a date night. Like this one right here has signature scent qualities because it does have a uniqueness. All right. Shout out to both side of fragrance guy. You know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Good choices, good notes. You know what I mean? Because you don't get the lychee and cacao combination every day. You feel me? So this one wasn't as elusive. I was able to find a little something on this, but this is a good fragrance. I like this. And this one, like I said, is from Santa Lucia. It's called Bon Vivant. And I found it on a random website. I don't know if I want to put that in links. I don't know if they're scamming, you know what I'm saying? But the price was $160 as well. So if you want something that's a good signature scent quality fragrance, this might be your choice right here. Number 4. So number 4 is going to be like number 4 for $400 because that's how much this niche fragrance costs. And this one's going to be by the company Filthy Rich, and this is Midnight in Dubai, Late Night. Midnight in Dubai, Late Night. Violet, apple, cardamom, amberwood, lavender, melon, pepper, ambergris, cedarwood, and vanilla. Listen, I've been to Dubai, and Dubai is a good time. Definitely a representation of luxury in the filthy rich. Like when I was out there, I seen more Bentleys than Hondas, and ain't too many places in the world where you're gonna see that. So let's see what this smells like. You're gonna get the apple in the opening. You're gonna get some of those floral components as well. But it's a nice bright opening. When my homeboy, when I met up with him, when he was exchanging fragrances, he wore it and it did project well, and it was a good fragrance that smelled in the air. I was like, "Yo, that's a good fragrance, bro." And he was telling me that it was this particular one. So yeah, I'm not mad at it. This is not a bad niche fragrance. If this is going to be a representation of Dubai, I could sense it. You know what I mean? It does have some of those woody notes, right? That amber wood. So you go to Dubai and in that UAE area, ouds, woody notes, those tend to be a prominent note in their fragrances. This is more so brighter, but I could sense that probably when it dries down, that vanilla and the woods would then be more prominent. Overall, this is a good one. Definitely something you could wear out. So, date night vibes easily. You can wear this on a night out. You feel me? Nobody's gonna smell like you. You're gonna have a unique scent to you. You know what I mean? You're gonna smell like money. I promise you that. Date night vibes, evening wear, you know what I'm saying? Social events. This would be a nice compliment factor for those situations. So, number 4, Midnight in Dubai, Late Night by Filthy Rich. On to the next. Last but not least, there's going to be another fragrance from the UAE. Okay. And this one's going to be called Ajmal 3, but this is the gold edition. Grapefruit, mandarin orange, peach, rose, violet, patchouli, moss, and musk. Great atomizer. This fragrance, bright, fruity, and floral. Okay. Definitely a balance of fruity and floral. With this particular fragrance, you're going to have to be intentional with wearing it. This doesn't scream office vibes to me. I can see this being like maybe a date night vibe, but this more so says dress it up. Suit and tie, tuxedo vibes. I think that's when this fragrance will shine. Like a special occasion type of scenario, throw this on, okay? So, fruity, floral, be intentional, dress it up. That's this fragrance in a nutshell, in my opinion. Not bad overall. So, I gave you 5 niche fragrances that were under my radar, but I'm glad I put my nose on them and came across them. You know what I mean? There was definitely some gems that my boy put me on to. So, shout out to my boy Joe. Thank you again, bro. So, yeah, be willing to open up your mind, smell some niche fragrances, check some other ones out just to see what's out there, you know? You never know what you may like, you feel me? But with that being said, make sure you smell your best and you stay blessed. I'm gonna catch y'all next time. Peace.